Hey everyone, this is PrinceBrightstar and welcome back to Phantasy Star Online 2. So once again, Halloween has arrived aboard the Ark's ship. Let's go ahead and check out this year's version of Trick or Treat.
緊急任務発生。全アークス一斉参加による大規模作戦行動を展開中です。アークス各員はクエストカウンターより任務への参加を。
Let's grab a shift to drink premium 2, and let's head on down. Okay, so this is saying that there are bonuses for wearing specific costumes, and that at the end, there's going to be a crystal which has all the drops. Looks like we're still waiting for players to come down, so I'll bring you back in once we're ready to get started. Here we go! Starting off with a bunch of mechs.
Emergency! Code! Distraction! Completed!
Wow, that had a larger radius than I was expecting on that explosion. Let's heal up. And let's take care of the Kodota Idetta here.
Emergency! Code! Attack! Completed!
Okay, I think somebody intentionally exploded that one. Wow, that is a lot of power on these guns. That clears up that event. Looks like we got another set of guns over here, so let's take advantage. And we got some stern misers here.
Emergency! Code! Attack!
Let's free this player from the ice. Oh, that was weird. I was frozen and then managed to block an attack. It was just delayed.
Completed.
Firing. They seem to only be going after me here for some reason. Here we go, second shot. That finished it off. And here we got an emergency trial for getting the last hit on enemies. Just about done. A couple of Falke Leon here, huh?
Completed.
That did some damage.
Emergency. Code.
Let's go ahead and pop our Photon Blast as well. There goes one of them. Let's help this player up.
Completed.
And moving on. This Dark Vibrus should go down pretty darn quick here. And there they go. That's it for that event. And we have another button to press here, which brings out a Dios Griffin.
Emergency. Code.
Oh well, he actually got frozen. Get out of this tornado. Ooh, they just got out of the way. Why don't we hit you with an Imperial Cleave? Down goes the Dios Griffin. And we got a bunch of Landcam Rappies here. Oh boy, here come the rare drops. Alright, let's scoop everything up. Oh, there's another set from the Dios Griffin over here. Alright, let's make our way back up to the Ark ship. Now, aside from the Halloween event that's going on right now, several upgrades have also been made to the game. Part of that includes something that Zeke now has. Let's go ahead and talk to him. And let's look at obtain units. And as we can see, he now has 13-star units. These are the first set of 13-star units in the game. And if you've got the Cleus series units, you're able to transfer over everything that you had on those onto the new 13-star units. So, if we go out to the menu here, and we go under Armor, we can see that I converted my Cleus Serb into a Chauvel Serb. That gave it an extra 10 attack power, which now gives this unit 220 attack power for striking attack. In addition to that, it also has higher defenses, and it now also has access to Type 8 S abilities, which you can transfer from other units onto these units without any issues. The other two units support Type 6 and 7 respectively. So aside from those changes, the options menu has also gotten a complete makeover at this point here. You now have these little arrows here which let you change the options that you want to use instead of the old format that they were using before. The recycle shop has also been updated with some Sergeant Frog items as well. And of course, as with most holidays, we have She around, so let's go ahead and talk to her and see what client order she has for us this time. So, the origin of Halloween, we need to take out 50 Lilliput aberrations. Now those enemies are located in the ultimate quests. I'm going to go ahead and take care of that, and I'll bring you right back in. 50 enemies down, let's go ahead and hand in the client order. And up next we have a troublesome Halloween. We need to take out 10 Ganon Vargers, as well as 10 Banta Barada. So once again, I will hunt down these enemies and bring you back in just a moment. Another client order down, let's speak to She and hand this in. And we have another client order, Who is Halloween, where we need to take down 2 Tranmisers as well as a Gal Griffin. I'll bring you back in just a moment. That wraps up that client order. Let's go ahead and hand this in. And up next, we need to defeat a Vlima Leopard and a Falke Leon. I'll bring it back in just a moment. So that wraps up this client order. Let's go ahead and hand it in over to She. And the next client order is to complete Trick or Treat 2019. So I'm going to go ahead and clear that one more time, and I'll bring you back in once I'm done. Another run down, it's time to hand in the client order. And that's it for all the client orders. So at the end of this, we do get some 2019 weapon badges, which are nice for some hand-ins, especially if you're still trying to complete the requirements for Expert. Now, the other thing that's going on at the same time as all this has to do with a campaign that's going on right now, which brings back one of the old quests from the past. If we look at the limited quest, we can see Special Training Episodes 1 to 4 has been reactivated. Now, this is a quest that we played quite a while back, and as you complete runs of this particular quest, you get points, which then go towards increasing rare drop rates over in the Trick or Treat quest. Now, there was one more quest introduced recently, and that was the Damage Tally Practice. Let's go ahead and check that out. So in this quest, you can measure the damage you're currently able to do to an enemy. You cannot gain experience Masetta or items here, and some photon arts and techniques such as Xanverse will not have their damage counted. There are 2 modes that you can select. The first is a 20-second tally, which measures your damage in 20 seconds 5 times, and then there's a free mode that lets you fight as long as you like without totaling your damage. In this case, let's keep it set to the 20-second tally. And let's see how we do.
Emergency code defeat.
Okay, so just over 2 million on the first attempt. Now, something I will note is that this is not long enough
Completed.
for any of the complex photon arts to activate. As you can see, I don't even have a single unit built up yet. Let's hit the console again here to activate the second one.
Emergency code defeat.
At 1.83 million. Let's try buffing up this time.
Completed.
Let's see how Overend does.
Emergency code defeat.
1.93. Something else I will note is that this also really isn't a proper target dummy, just because of the fact the rock bear is moving around and such.
Completed. Emergency code defeat.
Okay, 1.79.
Completed. Emergency code defeat.
Okay, we did get the Imperial Cleave off at the end. And that gave us 2 million points there. So as we can see, it really doesn't give us a total at the end, and it's really going to be up to you if you want to decide to use that as a tool for your damage or not. Anyway, from what I understand, the story translation is in the process of being proofread for any errors that need to be fixed, and it should be available soon. If you've enjoyed today's content, please do make sure to subscribe and click the bell to be notified whenever I do go live or whenever I put out a new video. In addition to that, I also have a Discord. Link to that is in the description below. Thank you for joining me today. This is PrinceBrightstar signing off. I'll catch you next time.